I know you guys in Guild Siege having trouble with those Garros. Has anyone else had this situation where they go in Guild Siege and they like click on one of the 4-star towers? It's like Garo Rakuni X, Garo Rakuni X, Garo Rakuni X, like Garo Rakuni, and then random third monster, Rena sometimes, other things. Like, okay, I have a few Garo counters, but what am I gonna counter Garo like every single time Garo counter? Like I fought this like the last siege. I was like, I don't have this many. I have like 3 good Garo counters, and then the rest I'm like, what can I throw at this team that might work? I don't know. So anyway, we're gonna talk about some different Garo counters. Some of these make more sense than others. Some of these are like, that's definitely a Garo counter. Some of these are like, dude, you're kind of reaching, but I also wanted to try to include at least some monsters that other people might wanna already have built. So I included some of them like, is that a Garo counter? But it's maybe like people have it built already, so maybe they can use it against Garo. So anyway, let's start off with this is basically like Garo counters for Guild Wars, not Guild Wars, Guild. I mean, you don't see that many Garos in Guild Wars. Guild Siege, and for 4-star RTA Special League. All right. So the first ones we have Vigor, the Water Werewolf. He's got a third skill that here, let me. You know, if I keep showing every single one of these skills, it's attacks 3 times and defense breaks on top of that. So he defense breaks and he attacks on top of that. Hopefully defense breaks the first turn and then does 2 damage. He also has a Guild War leader skill of attack power of ally monsters, 21% in Guild Wars. So I think that's why he could be good for that. The next one we have, I'm going to try to do these not slow, is Ellen. Ellen's got a multi-hit as well. She's an attack-based monster. She's got a Guild War leader skill. She's got a multi-hit. She's got another multi-hit. So this could, and she's also has inflict damage proportional to the enemy's max HP. Oh, it is proportional to the enemy's max HP, so she could be maybe good against Rena's as well, or things like that. What's the next one? The next one is, oh, this one I don't know if I was reaching with this one. This one, Garo, his passive, right? You need to multi-hit against him. Basically, that's the thing. She's got a Guild War leader skill, and she also launches 2 consecutive attacks, inflicting damage, decreasing attack gauge by 25%. So multi-hit, she's got this passive too. I'm not too worried about that, but it was kind of the chain attack and the Guild War leader skill. It's like maybe, but that's one that I was kind of reaching with. Also, I want to actually say I didn't put this on the list for some reason. I don't know why, but this Tark actually you can group hunt here. And this does big burst damage and multi-hits because you're attacking with everyone on the team, basically. So you definitely use Tark. I've done that. I don't know why I didn't put it in this little picture. So what's the next one? Next one is this guy, Shylock. Not too many people have him built, but at least he does this triple hit damage based on attack on HP, and he reduces the enemy's attack gauge. So Garo will increase his attack gauge, but he will reduce the attack gauge, so could be not terrible for that. And then potentially, I don't know. I haven't tried Shylock's third skill like with maybe crit damage, like speed crit damage HP or HP crit damage HP. Like is it against like Rena, like with high? I'm just saying like with high crit damage. I have not tried it against Rena, but oh no, it's based on his max HP. Okay, never mind. But anyway, I mean, ruin him for as an HP tank. But I'm just saying, like, Ice Blast might not be the worst skill to use against that. What else do we have? We have this girl. We have this one attacks 3 water arrows, having a 15% chance to stun the enemy. Damage increases according to defense. I don't think but also she has a 35% leader skill. I think the fact that she's an attack monster and she scales based on defense is kind of weird, right? I still think that she's weird. We've said this before, but at least she's got a triple hit. She's got water monster. She's a water monster, so she could do that. What else? Oh, this is a nice one. This one I actually like to do. Wayne. So one of the people in the baby guild. The baby guild. We gotta stop calling it the baby guild because they got some good players in there. But one of the people in the second guild, to my guild, they were saying that I should build one of these guys. But I already have him. I use him in Guild Siege already. So he's got this 2 precise shots, ignores defense. He's got this multi-hit over here. and keeps attacking, potentially can keep attacking. And then we've got this, increased attack bars of all allies by 30%. This is basically the same skill as Bernard, if you guys are familiar with Bernard. Everyone's familiar with Bernard at this point. And we also have a attack power leader skill, water monster. So that's actually not bad. I've used that against GARO before as well. So what do we have next? We have this one I love to use against GARO. This is like my number one. Like this, Tark, Wayne, I think are my number one that I use against GARO. Yaku, and you don't need an attack buffer with him. So you could be like, oh, like you don't need an attack buff, you don't need a defense break, you don't need to bring in any support. He will buff his own attack here. And then this does damage based on enemy's max HP, so he can do a lot of damage against Rina too. And then this ignores defense, potentially ignores defense here. So you can just bring in... I mean, he's great against GARO, he's great against Rakuni, because you don't even need a defense break, and he's great against Rina. This is my number one GARO counter. Love Yaku. No regrets. Maybe I should build a second one. Maybe I should build a fifth one. I don't know. Just build 5 Yakus. Too long didn't read, build 5 Yakus. There's also some other good monsters to use against that too. Not just Yaku. What is the next one? The next one is the Water Harpy. Let's go take a look at the Water Harpy. Not all these are in order. So we get a defense break here. We have 2 consecutive kick stuns, and we have this always lands as a crit. It's because the defense break here and because the 2 consecutive kicks here. So she could, I would not recommend her. You could maybe, that's pushing it though. That one's pushing it. Another great monster, Sarah, the water cowgirl. Okay, let's take a look at her. Water cowgirl. Okay, she's got this, shoots 3 projectiles. She's got this, shoots 2 times. She's got this 6 times, continuous damage. This is a great GARO counter. She's easy to get from Guild Siege. From Guild Siege. Well, from Guild Siege too. Because you can just get cowgirls from the guild shop. So you can also use her in Necropolis too. She's a great monster for Necropolis as well. I don't think too many people really looked at her and said like, oh, I can use her against GARO. But yeah, you can use her against GARO. Dungeon Leader skill though doesn't help in Guild Wars. Oops, I messed up my thing. Okay. What's next? Tyron. Good old Tyron. Oh, you guys remember Tyron? Okay. Tyron, he's got this, does double hits, and this can potentially just keep attacking. Through a small spirit at the enemy, attack, 30% chance to attack consecutively. Like, this is a violent proc built in. So if you even have him on violent, like, GARO has no chance. Plus, he's got a speed lead too. And he's got CC. So, he can actually be really good against GARO. What else do we have? Also, some of these, like, if you're looking at this, like, oh, this could be good against GARO, some of these monsters can be really good against this, against the light golem as well. So keep that in mind as well. This next one, I was kind of stretching it, right? Was kind of stretching this next one. Like, could be good against GARO. Where is she? Where is she in the actual game? I can't even find her now. Fails. Alright, so she's got multi-hit skills. Right here, right here. Removes beneficial effects, and she's got a multi-hit as well. There. A Guild War Leader skill. I think she could be good with another monster that's a GARO counter. She could, I mean, because she does multi-hits, right? But I think you would use her with, like, another one of these monsters to soften them up. Or to like, something to do damage to GARO, and then her, she just finish him off, like, oh, okay, ping ping, he's got a little bit of health left. You know, just smack him around. Smack him around. The next monster we have is... oh, Izaria. Alright, Zara, she's got this first skill, Sleep. She's got this Disturb HP Recovery. But it's this one that I was referring to. Arena Leader skill doesn't help her in Guild Wars, Guild Siege. But she's got this multi-hit that decreases their attack gauge. So another one, multi-hits that decrease attack gauge. I think can be good against that. Then we have Water Frankenstein. I told you these guys are not in order. Not in... oh, I can't even find him, man. I can't even find all these monsters. 25-minute long video because I can't find these monsters. Because he's got a multi-hit on his first skill, right? He's got a multi-hit on his first skill, and he's got this immune to defense break. Attack gauge filled up by 30% each time you get a critical hit on you. So, yeah. That's because of his first skill, though. Not the greatest GARO counter, but he could be an okay GARO counter. What's next? This guy, what does he do? He's got the triple hit here. And then he's got this, and then he's got... Actually, he's not a great Garo counter. He just has a multi-hit there. But you instantly gain another turn, so if you stun it, you get another turn anyway. So it's kind of like a Von proc without that. So this could kind of be like a Garo counter, but I think this one is stretching it a little bit, honestly. I just want to give more options. What else do we have? Oh, Julie. Where's Julie? Good old Julie. Okay, good old Julie. She's got two cards, multi-hit. This one's just a single target, freeze, right? But it's big damage. She's also has a global leader skill, accuracy of monsters by 30%. And then she's got this, attack 6 times when used with full HP. But either way, it's gonna hit multiple times. So this is still a good Garo counter, because with the first and the third skill. And the accuracy can be used in Guild Wars too if you need. What's next? Next is, oh, Soha. My boo. My girl. She's got another leader skill that works in Guild Wars, and she can heal herself, right? And then she's got this triple hit, freeze the enemy, but with good attack power and a good leader skill, she can nuke down Garos. What else do we have? With just her first skill. That's the only one that really does anything against Garos, though. What do we have here? We have this one. Attacks 2 times Vampire Bat. Alright, double hit. Leader skill doesn't do anything for Guild Wars. Guild Siege. When I say Guild Wars now, I mean Guild Siege. We've got this decrease attack speed and attack power, which greatly reduces the amount of damage that Garo can do. If he's used with Rakuni, then he's gonna just cleanse that off anyway, but we do still have that. And then this is a multi-hit skill. I'm pretty positive this is a multi-hit skill. I could go back and check, but I'm pretty positive this is a multi-hit skill. Leader skill doesn't do anything though. Watch, I'm wrong. That'd be great. I could be wrong. Okay, then we have Susana. Susana. What? Susana! Okay, new monster, guys. 2018 Susana. Who's a Susana? Okay, anyway. I'm getting ahead of myself. Decreased attack speed here. We have triple hit, continuous damage. And we have this, recovers whatever, but we have the leader skill as well that we can use here. And we have the triple hit. It's really about just the triple hit and leader skill. She does have a slow too, but it's really mostly because of the triple hit and leader skill. What do we have next? Next we have, I think this guy might be stretching it too. This, where is he? Okay, here he is. This Water Anubis. Water Puppy. So he's got this 2 times here. He's an attack-based monster. He's got a Guild Battle Leader skill, right? And he's got this 3 times, 50% chance to receive a branding. So he's got a defense break, he's got a brand, he's got a heal block. Again, with Rakuni, he might, you still have to bring him in with... I think I have him on, spare Weird Runes, but he at least has a Guild Battle leader skill, and he's got defense break in his skill set, he's got a brand in his skill set, he's got a heal block in his skill set. Not a bad monster to counter Garo. He also has this passive, so they can't revive him. If, it's for some reason, if it's a Garo Rakuni Iona, this might be good against that. Or Garo Iona something else, right? Could be good against that. What else do we have? Oh, we got this one. This Lich, I think might be a little bit underrated for... Yeah, might be a little bit underrated for here. We've got this multi-hit here. And a lot of people have him built for Necro. This is a great thing that you can build him for Necro, and also... This leader skill is so dumb, though. For him, it's so dumb. Build him for Necro. He's got a defense break already in his kit. And he's got this immunity against inability effects, decreases chance of receiving a critical hit by 25%. So a lot of people don't really think about his passive. They just think about oh, he's good for Necro because multi-hits and defense break. Yeah, but also decreases chance of receiving critical hit and defense break as well. A random defense break. But he's got 2 multi-hits. So if you build him for Necropolis, you can use him against Garo. What else do we have here? What is the next monster? This is gonna be such a long video. Oh my god. Let me not look at all these Let me just say them, because I feel like it's gonna be way too long. This Neostone fighter Ryan. He has you can also use him for Necro. Basically, a lot of Necro monsters you can use. Any water monsters that you can use for Necro, you could use against Garo. Does dots, does defense break, does heal block. The Water Kung Fu Girl. She does a defense break too. She's got multi-hits. She's got potentially her first skill can proc into her second skill. So it's got a multi-hit available there. Stella has a brand. She's got a defense break. And she's got a multi-hit third skill, which is nice. Reduces attack age and can one-shot Garo. Malaka, we're kind of pushing it, right? Because Malaka's first skill, but he's got a defense break on him as well. He's got a brand on him, not a brand, bombs on him too. Bombs on him. Bombs on him! Guys, he's got bombs on him. But you could do, potentially, as long as if there's a Rakuni, you can't really do Malaka too well. But if you have, like, if you're going up against Arena, maybe. He also has a leader skill, focus, accuracy leader skill. This girl, the next girl, the Water Sky Dancer, she's got a second skill that does damage based on her speed, and also removes beneficial effects. But she can potentially do you'd still need a defense break and an attack buff in your skill set, but she could potentially just nuke Garo down with because she's built usually with high attack power. And it's based on speed, so like speed, crit damage, attack, you could actually do pretty decent damage, I think, with that skill, and one-shot Garo. This Water Stick Boy. Water Stick Boy has a third skill, multi-hit, with a defense break in it as well. He also has an attack power leader skill. Water Magic Knight, attack power leader skill as well. She does multi-hits on first, second skills, and she's got a defense break in her kit as well. Chilling, I would not use Chilling against Rina, I mean, he's gonna steal the thing, but he's got a crit buff. And she's gonna keep putting it back on. You're gonna have like a draw. It's gonna be terrible. But if you don't have that, he does damage based on his own speed. He buffs his speed. He buffs his crit rate. So, like maybe speed, crit damage, attack, Chilling, or maybe even hybrid Chilling could take down a Garo. I've used him against Garo before. He's not my first pick. I love Yaku against him. Honestly, I really love Yaku against him, but I think Chilling can be good for him as well. And then we have this, and this isn't just water monsters. I got fire, I got all the other ones as well. But I think the water ones are the other ones are gonna be shorter. And then the Water Dice Magician, he's got potentially, he can proc with his skills. He's got multiple debuffs in his kit, and he's got the multi-hit ignore defense, right? So that could be, I mean, you could technically roll the dice, pun intended, and eventually, like, or you could even stick a set of Destroy on him and whittle away at Rina eventually, if it's like a Garo Rakuni Rina. Whittle eventually away at Rina and eventually kill her. Or just, like, keep going, keep rolling dice until you get lucky and get 4 6s and just nuke her down that way. So, anyway, so those are the water ones. Oh, Jubei got 20 minutes on just water? Okay. Fire ones. Less useful, I think. I would be less likely to take these in because there's usually like I feel like they get paired with Rina a lot. We've got the Fire Cowgirl, multi-hits. We've got the Fire Charger Shark. He's got a multi-hit defense break on his third skill. These are not like I think the best ones to take into them. We've got the Fire Kung Fu dude, Fire Martial Artist. He's got a multi-hit second skill with a defense break on it. Seek has a double hit attacking skill, his second skill, plus the attack buffs and crit rate buffs. So you can even run him without super crazy crit rate, and you don't need an attack buffer. I think you might even, depending on the runes of the Garo, you might even not need a defense breaker because he does big damage. But you got to be careful that Garo's gonna target him. So depends on the team that you bring him into. Bulldozer. He's got multi-hit first skill, right? I know a lot of people build him already. I think there's better stuff to bring Bulldozer into, honestly. Adrian, he's got multi-hit skills with first and second skills. What is Adrian's third skill? Hold on, let me go. I kind of want to check out his... Excuse me, because I burped. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but the soda is too delicious. This Adrian. I can't find Adrian. Adrian. Oh, Adrian, attack speed and crit rate. Third skill. We've got Randy. Randy has a double ignore defense first skill. Small chance to ignore defense. And he's got a multi-hit second skill as well. So he's got 2 multi-hit skills. And he also crit rate buffs and defense buffs. And he's got a Guild War leader skill. Shiwa, not my favorite monster. I never built her. That's why. I mean, you see, like, she's not lit up. This is from my account. She's got multi-hit skills, though. And she's got an attack power leader skill. But depends on the team. Like, I wouldn't really take her into arena team, would I? We've got the Gibraltar magic. Hold on, this is Gibraltar. Let me take a look at this Gibraltar, because I want to see something here. I want to see something here with this Gibraltar. Where are you, Gibraltar? Continuous damage, and this continuous damage block beneficial effect. So maybe he would be actually good if you are running into a GARO Halfus and something else that isn't Raccoony. Maybe Gibraltar might be good against that team. I would maybe take him in against that team. And he's also something some people built for Necro already. Huahi, some people built for Necro already. Some of these are Necro monsters. She's got, you want to put good attack power on Huahi already. The Fire Sky Dancer. And she's got multi-hits. And then, what else? The Fire Harpy, again, something you built for Necropolis. A lot of these are Necropolis monsters. She's got defense break in her skill set. She's got reduced attack gauge. She's got multi-hits like crazy. Rauk, same thing. Fire Nagami, he can potentially go again. And he's got a team-up ability as well. Fire Jack-o'-lantern, multi-hits as well. Several debuffs. Fire Magic Knight, again, multi-hits. This Fire Taoist. Fire Taoist, what does Fire Taoist have? I know he's got this double attack, decreases attack gauge, and he's got this, and 3 times increases chance of cooldown reduction. Okay, and then glancing and attack break. So maybe he could be okay. Maybe not my favorite thing, but could be okay. Trevor does extra damage based on how much damage he's taken. So, and he's got his first skill is a multi-hit. His first skill is a multi-hit, right? I'm pretty sure his first skill is a multi-hit. Yeah, attacks enemy 2 times, subsequently increases your attack power. So he buffs his attack power, buffs his crit rate, and attacks multiple times. Then we have the Fire Lich, multi-hit for both first and second skills. Liches are pretty good against them in general, because multi-attacks. We've got the Fire Neostone Agent. She's gonna basically team up. So everything, she's got multi-hits in her skill set already, and then she's got the team up third skill, which can do big damage. Bring her in with a monster that's got a defense break first skill, and some other monsters that has big damage. Potentially something that has a defense break and big damage, and then another secondary one that's got big damage. And you can take him out with that third skill. And then the Fire Kung Fu Girl. The Kung Fu Girl's multi-hits, like a lot of the stuff you would use in Necro anyway. So, I told you the Fire one was gonna be less crazy. Okay, now this, I think people are gonna disagree with me. You can still Lucian GARO if you have a crazy high crit rate on Lucian. You can still try to Lucian him. It can happen, and then you can try. But I wouldn't say I would recommend it. But someone's gonna say, someone in the comments can be like, "Oh, dude, I just Lucian him. F that. I just Lucian that GARO." I'm sure it happens. But you need like really, really good crit rate on that Lucian. And even so, you might just not get lucky, and he'll just one-shot the Lucian. Maybe a Megan with him. I don't know. But someone does it. There's someone in the comments that does it, right? Ramagos is a great GARO counter. Actually, no, Ramagos is not a great GARO counter. I don't know why he's on here. I think he could be used in some GARO counter teams as a wind tank. But he himself doesn't do any multi-hits. But you can use him maybe with another, like, take a monster to specifically counter GARO, and then maybe take Ramagos and just have the 2 of them against the 3, and then you have 1 monster left over for maybe another team. If you do a couple that are like, if you do a couple offenses that are 1 or 2 monsters, then you don't have to. Then you can get another attack in, right? So that's kind of beneficial too. But I think in some situations you could use Ramagos as a tank, but maybe pair him with one of the water units that I had that I'd mentioned. But he himself, aside from that, maybe not the greatest GARO counter, but. We have some light monsters, a sheer multi-hit third skill. This light Walker's Texas Ranger. He's got a first skill, again, ignore defense. Aside from that, really nothing crazy against GARO, but his second skill removes a beneficial effect too, which is not bad. His third skill increases cooldown and stuns the enemy, so that's not bad either. Light Jubagel, the Light Beast Hunter, he's got a third skill, reduces attack gauge, increases his attack gauge, and it's a multi-hit as well. Some people have, oh, you can see my thing now. Some people have her built already. She's got a second skill that does a multi-attack as well. He will do more. He removes beneficial effects with the first skill, so you can take him into Halfest teams. He, kind of like the Fire Monkey, he stacks the more times he gets hit, so he gets more powerful. He increases his attack power and defense. I think it's attack power and defense, right? Pretty sure it doesn't increase his HP. That would be strange. Let's go take a look at him. Increase attack power and defense by 20 times, stacks up to by 20%. Stacks up to 10 times. So, and he's got this multi-hit second skill. So removes beneficial effects. So you can use him against Halfest teams, and he's got this triple hit as well. We've got this. She's kind of a stretch. This fairy girl. Where is she? Where is she? Yeah, this girl. She at least does a multi-hit, and she also has attack power buff. So, and she's got a speed leader, but she's kind of a stretch. Honestly, she's kind of a stretch. Some of these are kind of a stretch, but you could use them. Light Cowgirl actually is not that bad. Light Cowgirl, let's take a look at her skills again. She's got multi-hit, right? She's got multi-hit, disturb HP recovery, and then she's got this weaken defense and decreases enemies' attack gauge. So, and attack power buff. I think she's actually not a bad GARO counter, to be honest. What else do we have? Light Viking, he's got a multi-hit third skill. Second skill. Second skill, but I know some people actually built him. So, let's take a look at him. Jensen. Continuous damage, yeah. Attack gauge increases, but it's 3 attacks. But I think this is, it fills up the attack gauge by 50%, recovers 15% of their HP. I think some people use him, I think maybe, but that one's kind of pushing it, though. That one's kind of a stretch. The Light Throwy Cardi Girl. The Light Throwy Cardi Girl. Eva, I think her name is. She's got a multi-hit first skill, and she's got a multi-hit third skill. Kung Fu Girl, again, multi-hit skills. Driller, the Light Frankenstein, has a multi-hit first skill and third skill. The Lights... This guy that we got all for free. He's got a leader skill. Where is he? Okay, so he's got a speed leader skill. He's got 2, potentially 3 skills there. He's got stuns and gates another turn after that. And then we've got this substantial damage. If enemy is frozen, stunned, or asleep, the damage will increase by 50%. I'm not too concerned with that against GARO specifically, but at least we have some multi-hit skills and a chance to a leader skill and a chance to go again. So he's not the greatest. I think he's kind of a stretch, honestly, but he could be okay. We have this Light Foxy Girl. The Light Nine-Tailed Fox. This is such a long video, seriously. Why do you guys watch these long videos? She increases, again, she will buff her power to increase her attack power. She's got a good leader skill. Let's see her. Where is she? Find it. Find her. I know I'm missing so many. Not so many, but I feel like I'm missing maybe a couple that people already use against GAROs. But leader skill good, multi-hit skill good, increases her, she heals herself. And then she's got this, she can keep using Reincarnate, and I think maybe I would use her possibly just like with Destroy runes, and eventually she can just like wreck Rena's face. So even if Rena's on Destroy, Rena can't do any Destroy to her if she starts attacking Jamie, if she's got her shield. So, because I know some people like to use Destroy on Rena's, but potentially not do too much. Iris, this is kind of a stretch to use against GARO, but I think some people have her. She's got multi-hit skills. She usually does not do that much damage because more people rune her for tankiness, but she could be okay. Then we have... I'm just saying people already have her built. This is... She should not be on here. Yeah, I think she doesn't do any multi-hits. She should not be on here. Jubega fail. Then we have this jack-o'-lantern. Depends on, I mean, if you guys have him built. I don't think, again, this one I think is a stretch. Where is he? I can't find him. Where are you, jack-o'-lantern? Okay, so he's got a multi-hit here, basically. He's got a multi-hit here, and then he's got this passive immune against inability effects, and attack power increased for every 20% for every beneficial effect on you. So immune to inability. So it depends on what other team they have with GARO. Could be good. It could be okay, right? He's got 2 multi-hits, and he's attack-based monster that does damage based on attack speed. So. And then what do we have? I think that's it for those. Now onto the dark ones. Oh yeah, we got Crow. Crow's got a team up second skill. Crow's got the team up seconds. That's not my imagination, right? Now I don't believe myself. Yeah, he's got a team up second skill. And can potentially do good damage. I think he could potentially do huge damage between his defense break. Let me see this. Defense break and dots here with the first skill. And then this damage increased by 50% on enemy with harmful effects. I think he could take down Arena. I feel like he probably could take down Arena easily. If she just has, like, if you get lucky, you've got some debuffs on her or whatever. I think he could do it. So anyway, again, based on whatever team you have it with him. Dark Lizard Jewbreaker, why you talk so much? You just talk all the time. You just never stop talking. This I do. It's true though. It's true. This attacks 2 times, defense break, continuous damage, and then we have continuous damage here, and we've got this counter attacks. Actually, maybe he's not the greatest GARO counter, but he's got multi hits as well. Dark Cowgirl could be good based on the team that you bring with multi-hits as well. Jamie Dark Bounty Hunter, he's got potentially ignored defense, right? What's his second skill is the multi-hit attack though, right? I'm pretty sure his second skill is, yeah, I know his second skill is multi-attack. I don't even need to look at it. Second skill is multi-attack. Dark Imp Champion, not the Dark Imp, the Dark Imp Champion has a 5-hit third skill, which adds dots, continuous damage. This Dark High Elemental, this is kind of a reach. She's got a team up second skill where she teams up with someone. Hold on, she's got that, right? Am I going crazy or she's got that? No, she doesn't. She's not good for it. That's wrong. That's wrong. Can we please put some giant X's on the things that are wrong, Jubagel? Doing a great job here. That's wrong. Don't use her. Don't use that one. She's terrible. This, I don't know why I put that one and put the light. Those are not good. Those are not good. Dark Harpu. She's got a multi-hit defense break, third skill, right? Let's take a look at her as well. Let's take a look at her. The longest video ever, multi-hit defense break, right? And then she's got the multi-hit as well. So, and a defense 25% dark leader skill. Who else do we have? Hakan, I think he's kind of a stretch. Honestly, I think he's kind of a stretch. I don't think he's that great. But he's a free-to-play monster. You can get him free-to-play. He can potentially be a dark tank, depending on what else you have with him. But he's got this provoke, he's got attack power buff, and he's got this... Actually, no, he's terrible. 2 times? No. Why is he on here? No, he shouldn't be on there. My bad. We've got the Dark... Wow, Jubagel. So many that are wrong. So many that are wrong. Dark Magical Archer. She's got the multi-hit second skill. Not second skill. Third skill that ignores defense. Potentially. She's also got a good leader skill for that. She's got debuffs on the first skill as well. Which random debuffs depending on the element advantage of you and the enemy. We've got this... See, why can you only sometimes see my mouse cursor? That's weird. Dark Rakshasa, she's got a multi-hit third skill. 4 hits, I believe. We've got this Dark Nine-Tailed Fox. She's got a multi-hit first skill. And I think she procs from one into another, if I remember correctly. Let's see. Just to be on the safe side. Because I was already wrong on some of these as well. triple hit, gain additional turn if the target is put to sleep, so we can do this. Maybe if we would have killed with this one, did fatal damage with that one. So yeah. And she's got a dark attack power leader skill. We've got Grego as well, multi-hits. All of these liches are good, potentially against him. We've got the Dark Samurai. He's got multi-hit skills. He's got a defense break as well in his kit. We've got Faye, who just ignores the Faye's great against everything. Just pick Faye all the time. Ignore defense. She's multi-hit. She's one of the best. I mean, she's got to be the best. She is the best Kung Fu girl. I'm just gonna say it. We've got this guy, this Elven Ranger. He's got multi-hits as well, and he'll also do extra hits based on if you're. I think he's a stretch. Honestly, I think he's a stretch. We've got this Baron. He's got the same second skill as the fire one. Let's take a look at him again as well. So also depending on what team you have, could be not terrible. Blocks beneficial effects. So if you have him with Rena, against Arena, if you have him against maybe, I mean, he would be better than against Rena, against Halfus than the fire one though. So what else? We've got, I put this dark BK in here because I know people are gonna say, oh, you can use him because he'll just proc with the third skill again anyway. So yeah, you can use him. Jolton, he's got a defense break. He's got a multi-hit second skill. It's kind of a reach, but at least he's got a defense break in there as well. And potentially he could, if you bring him in with like a one or two water monsters, then he could, GARO could just keep hitting him, keep critting, and kill himself. So we've got that. Zinc blocks beneficial effects, and he also multi-hits as well. So good against GARO, also good against Halfus. And we've got Lanet. She does multi-hits with her first and second skills. She also has a heal if she needs. She also has a speed leader skill. Dark Jack-o'-lantern. Jack-o'-lanterns have multi-hit attacks. And then this, what is this this bad boy? What does he do? I remember I looked at him, but what is he? I forgot what he does. And I can't find him, GG. Oh, he's lit up. He's lit up, cuz. He's got multi-hit here. And then he's got ignores damage reduction effect. So depending on the team that you bring him into, he could be maybe not terrible against certain teams. And he's got the leader skill too. And this is at least a multi-hit. I think he's kind of a stretch too. But anyway, guys. Oh, that's not the right one. All right. Some of these were wrong. Some of these were just wrong. Can we just smash a big Jew Bagel's a dummy button? Where is this? No. Wrong. And some of these aren't that great, but I was at least wanted to give you guys options for different things that could potentially be GARO counters. Maybe. So honestly, some of these are a stretch. But at least you guys have, at least maybe it helps get your brain juices flowing to see like, oh, maybe I can use this, maybe I can use that, maybe I can use that against some of these Guild War, Guild Siege teams. 40 minutes. I don't know why this video needed to be 40 minutes. I could have done this in 10 minutes and just been like, yo, you use your Q, just build 5 Yakus. But anyway, guys, maybe you can use some of the stuff that you already built. I think that maybe like if you've got Zinc, not bad. If you've got some of these monsters are pretty good. So like a lot of stuff that you can use for Necro, you can use against GARO. So, yeah, a lot of Necro monsters. A lot of Necro monsters. And Yaku. Build Yaku. Build 17 Yakus. That's all you need. 17 Yakus and maybe a Stella. 17 Yakus and a Stella. There you go, guys. There you go. Anyway, maybe this helped. I'm sorry it was way too long. I'm sorry there was some in here that I messed up. I was trying to keep track of all this stuff before the video, and I messed up a few of them. So I apologize for that. But anyway, guys, I hope maybe it helped one person. I think we might have helped not even one person. Okay. Alright, guys. I'll see you, as always, in the next video.